What's up, folks? Brian, my crazy ass hair. Thought I'd do a weird War Wednesday live painting chat. I haven't done that in a while. Figured I'd go ahead. Printing up some excellent Nazi She-Wolf minis from XLT Minis, which is one of our sponsors. So awesome. Still messing with this printing stuff. No BA64 right here. Beep beep. There's the 50 cal turret. And this is the anti-tank rifle turret. There you go. So I was instructed to use. So I have a little on these BAs. It looks like some of the tires are kind of wonky. And can you guys hear me? Hear me? Yeah. So still works. So I guess there's kind of this like this powdery look on it. I guess I didn't wash it enough. So I guess that's just like really thin, like extra resin on it. So yeah. So see, it's all a learning game, man. I'm just learning as a guy. Nerd. What's up, girl? So I sent you a message. I'm printing. I printed up some of your BA64s. There they are in the flesh. This is the anti-tank rifle turret, and this is I did the 50 cal or 12.7 mil. So I shot you a message. So I had this kind of like this powdery residue, like a powdery kind of look, kind of like chalky look on this one. And I talked to my friend Jason, and he said that it's probably I didn't like wash all the resin off good enough. So that's probably just like a little bit of resin on there. So so that's cool. It worked. I mean, painting over it, you can't really tell. So it's not like a wash or anything. Yeah, I excited doing this 3D printing stuff. Love it. Right now, I'm printing up some she wolves from KLT. That should be cool. I'm going to make myself a sexy Nazi she wolf army of doom. They actually turn into werewolves. They're not just she wolves because she wolves. They're actually she wolves. Suggestion to all of your sculptors out there: if you're gonna make female werewolves, or even male werewolves, you need to do the whole like 6 nipples or 8 or 9 nipples, whatever they have. Hair, so much hair. Can you guys hear me? Nerd, can you hear me? If you guys are out there, let me know if you can hear me. Because of course I get these hit or miss with YouTube. I don't know why. It's just I don't know if it's yeah, it's a small wash tub. Okay, so get something bigger. Okay, that makes sense. I got a so I got this That big enough? I use this to submerge them and put them out in the sun. I guess I can use this for the wash bin too, right? This should be big enough, definitely to clean them. Got glass. Oh, you got a 2 gallon. Jeez. I don't know what this is. This is just a 2 quart. Jason, my friend Jason told me, I think he washes his stuff with water, but then at the end he puts some of the IPA because you were mentioning something about IPA. I guess that's rubbing alcohol, right? Do you submerge? Do you clean yours with IPA, or do you just kind of like I don't know? Now, I've got water soluble resin. See, I got this stuff. And I've been washing I've been washing my hands, I've been washing the stuff and all everything to clean it with water. So is that a good enough? Because it seems like it's getting I just don't know. They bet well, yeah, I mean, yes. But I guess they're just it's only IPA for you. I mean, I've got, I think water soluble is good for me because Mel's got kind of like a she's been having she had COVID, right? A couple times. It's kind of jacked up her lungs, so like really strong fumes kind of mess her up. I got that, and then plus I'm a fucking Neanderthal, as you can tell, and I don't know if would have the I'd be like licking my hands and like rubbing my eyes and shit with whatever. I get poisoned somehow, so I probably the water washable is probably my speed until I get kind of get it down. Maybe I'll go up to something toxic. I used to run a laboratory at one time, so I mean, I'm not used to safety procedures and contamination procedures and shit. But it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been that dedicated to yeah, I know. I'm not doing that. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Yeah, I wash everything up and clean the table and wash the pan and the plates, my hands. I wash everything. So yeah, water. So yeah, I don't want to mess with that. But yeah, I'm excited. It's fun. With anything, there's that learning curve. And I bump. Oh no, there it is. I'm looking at my printer. I'm printing. Like I said, I was printing up those minis. I actually bumped my computer into the flash drive and it knocked it out. But I was able to put it back in and just restart it. Hopefully that doesn't jack it up. So guys, okay, so just for reference, for those guys who don't know about printing, right? I got an STL file for a miniature, like a 28, 32 mil, whatever miniature, right? So I can fit 6 of those on on my plate, right? In one go, right? So I can print 6 minis at once, right? And it only takes, I think it's only supposed to take 34 minutes, right? So think about that, guys. Think about like, getting a bunch of STLs, like, or even like, you play historicals, right? You're playing like fucking block troops, and you just I mean, most of that shit is just what 5 different models, 5 different poses, guys. I'm telling you, just oh man, you could just buy an STL of a Roman Legionnaire or whatever, and just print the fuck out of it, and you're saving so much money, man. 'Cause again, it's the same thing. I mean, I guess you can go out and buy those expensive character models. I don't even think they sell like singles in wargaming. It all comes in packs and shit. But I'm telling you, nerd, she knows what's up. My pal Jason knows what's up. This is the way. This is the way to do it. Saving money. Saving money is good for anything. or anything. But, so nerd, I need to get with you, girl, and like figure out like I know you've been in the dark alleys of the STL world. I need you to corrupt me with that stuff. Appropriate stuff, bootleg shit. We need to talk. We'll talk off grid. So right now, guys, I'm painting up my weird World War II October challenge. Painting up my Baba Yaga T26. The lighting in this shit, this sucks, but block this giant glare here. See? Chicken legs, all that white are like the tip. So I found a picture of like, and I found one, and the tips of the feathers of this chicken are all white. So there you go. It's gonna look cool when I'm done with it. And on the side there, it says "Mama's baby" in Russian. There you go. Rocking and rolling. Nerd, I need you to. I hope that you're gonna do that challenge with us. You got some monstrous or weird thing laying around somewhere in your vast collection of printed and non-printed stuff. You're gonna save me $1 bazillion, bro. $1 zillion. Pretty cool, man. These look really cool, guys. Man, let me grab a 28 mil so you can see. Oh, that's awesome. Dark L's cool. But this is a black tree Soviet crew, man. So, man, let me see if I can tilt this light. Let's see if I can just tilt the camera, I guess. You don't hear like a really crazy sound or anything. I have a fan right here because the printer's like right here, guys, like right there, like right behind the computer. And I'm venting my room. There's a window right behind us. I'm just venting it out with a box fan. It's stinky. Like, oh, there we go. That's better. All right, so here's the vehicle. And here is crewman. It's good, man. It's really good. Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, try to get it done before Halloween. Send me a pic of it so I can make the video and stuff. It's good, guys. It's really good. That's that. I, these run closer to 32 mil. These crew. Would you stop? So there you go. Looking good in the hood. Woo. Good job. Jason's still teaching me kind of how to do all this stuff. I had, you have that armored tractor, right? That American armored tractor. And I was gonna, I put, on it or whatever, but me being the new guy, I didn't know you need to like hollow it out, I guess. So I have to learn how to do all that shit. So I'm not gonna do any vehicles by myself until I figure out how to do all that shit. It shouldn't be hard. Just gotta do it. Because you got like I guess he was telling me like the bigger the thing, the heavier, and it can like if it's too heavy, it can like be too heavy and fall off the plate. Yeah, I mean I'm not sure what's really big and what really isn't. So I guess I could just ask, right? That's something you might do, like in your. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't read like detail like descriptions you have in your each one. You might say like make it like more user friendly. Like this doesn't need to be hollowed out or whatever. So I'm just thinking about people like myself, right? Like give me 6 months, I'll know what to do. But like, a person coming into it and finding your page and seeing all this badass shit, and like, of course, they want to get it all and download it and like start going crazy. But maybe they'll, them knowing that they have to call it out, or maybe, I don't know if that's even. I got a couple, videos saved on YouTube to watch to kind of look at supports various functions that shitter chat shit whatever fuck it's called. Shitter bomb. Is it? Yeah, because I know you gotta hollow it out and then you gotta like put what holes, like air holes in it or something. So it like oh, is it? Is it cutting out? Okay. Let me let me let me just move my see if that's any better. Any better? Again, I've been having like problems with YouTube. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Super Vic Bike. What's up, dude? All right. Very good. Very good. Thanks, guys. Yeah, so Vike, we've been talking about I just got into 3D printing. There's Nerd who's in the she's a badass about 3D printing. Check out her shit on Colts. Are you on any other Nerd? You on any other? Like I'm sure you are. I just don't. Maybe like what's that? I don't know, something Thingiverse or something like that. I know that's a big like STL like world. I haven't really been over there very much. I used to buy some stuff off Shapeways, but Shapeways is like expensive, man. Like for them to print, geez, it's like I used to. There's a guy who he had his own channel. Um, Yay, what's up, gamers? With coffees in the house, Ashley and Greg. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? But yeah, over at Shapeways, there was a guy. His name was Arctic Fox. Arctic Fox, and he did like World War II shit, like 148s. Oh man, it's great. It's great. Oh, there you go. Look, Super Bike. Maybe you guys are close. Greg and Ashley have a great YouTube channel, Gamers with Coffee. They usually get together every weekend and event or whatever. They're always up for a game. If you guys are close, Cedar Rapids. Cedar Rapids. There you go. Waterloo and Cedar Rapids. There. Water. with this chicken. Yeah, you guys hook up. That'd be cool. I had to look up what a chicken's eyeball looked like. I had no fucking clue. None. There's the hatch is open here. Like the hatch is open, and you can see like a little eye in there. It doesn't. I mean, I'm assuming it's the chicken's eye, but it doesn't look like a chicken eye. It's like a slit eye, like a lizard's eye. I'm gonna paint it like a chicken. So there's lots of different kinds of chickens in the world. But I'm sure they have. I think they're yellow. I want to say chicken eyes are yellow. I don't remember. Chicken eyes. Chicken eyes. Let's see. Orloff Spangled is the chicken that I'm like kind of kind of taking this off of, and yeah, they got yellow eyeballs. Pretty cool. It's a black and like a reddish brown and white chicken. It's pretty good looking chicken. Kind of looks like a pheasant a little bit. It doesn't have any green in it. Chicken eyeball. Isn't that weird? I mean, being a painter, you're plugging in this. never thought I never thought I'd maybe searching a chicken eye on the internet. There you go. I've definitely searched weirder shit. They got black. Okay, so yeah, it's like a yellow, kind of orangey yellow, orange. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, they taste good though. Yum 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 yum. Tiki, what's up, dude? Saw your video today, man. Very cool. Very cool. If you guys are into K47, swing over to Tiki's channel on YouTube. He does these awesome kind of like newsreels, like kind of talks about like the kind of like the background story and the background of the K-47 Weird World War II world. So it's pretty cool. He did the Middle East fitting, the Middle East, Palestine, on the Persia, I guess it was back then. Well, no, I think it was Iran by then. It was after World War One. So. But yeah, so pretty interesting, guys. So there was a time in real history. There was a time where the Allies were worried that Persia or Iran would turn to the fascists, to the Axis, right? And so they actually, like the British, occupied it, or just kind of, hey, let's not do that, whatever. And so they didn't. In fact, I want to say the Germans actually sent some aircraft, some bombers over there at one time. I think they're Hinkel 111s. But there wasn't any support other than that for it, and that that Middle Eastern that opened the door, for the Lend-Lease stuff to get to the Soviets, dude. If you do some research, if the Lend-Lease was not in play for the Soviet Union, there's a good chance that the fucking Germans would have taken half of the Soviet Union before they got slowed down, just by distance. Because you would not believe how much Lend-Lease shit was sent to the Soviets. I mean, they were going through the the Arctic, the Arctic, naval convoys, but they're also putting a shit ton through the Middle East through the back door up through the man. I don't know, dude. Yeah. So it's funny because I watched there was another guy who was doing the background. I just I don't see the Germans giving like Riftech to the Turks. I don't see it. It's just because I assume that the guys, if you don't know, the Riftech is kind of like the tech, like the super tech in the K-47 world. I just don't see. I mean, I'm sure that shit's relatively rare, and hard to produce or whatever. I don't see them sending them to the Turks. It's like, like the Finns. You wouldn't send, King Tigers to the Finns, even though you're ally and they're fighting the Soviets. I mean, it's just that piece of equipment is so coveted that it's needed. Ooh, my print is done. My print's done, folks. Oh man, I might have to do this online. It'll say, should I? I mean, so here's a question for you, nerd. The print just finished, right? Do I need to get off right away, like it's an emergency, or will it sit for 45 minutes or 30 minutes? Yeah. So one of the reasons why the Turks. Okay, cool. Because I just don't want to because it's all new to me. I got six sexy, hot she-male, Nazi she-males in there waiting, or not she-males, she-wolves. Could be she-males. I don't know. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, cool. So I'll wait till after the show to do all that shit. But yeah, so it's interesting. Like because doing what's really cool about Weird World War II guys is that if you want like a plausible, like alternate reality, and it doesn't have to be like super tech and monsters and shit. It can just be changing history, and it changes the whole fucking world. But what it makes you do, it makes you fucking read about the world. And we're not talking about the battles. The battle's already done. We're talking about the politics. We're talking about like who was doing what agreements were made, what was happening, why, these belligerents did this or whatever, right? And then it's at that level, that political level, that non-conflict level that you start to like, man, what if because like in my world, FDR. So there was an FDR. There was assassination on his life, like I think it was in Chicago. No, it was in like was I think it was in might have been in Florida somewhere, Miami, but like he he had just won or he's about to win the election, and some fucking crazy guy tried to kill him and ended up killing like the mayor of like Chicago or something instead. So in my world, the guy actually killed him, right? And he was a communist, right? So America becomes anti-commie early. So it's almost like the Red Scare of the 50s in the fucking 30s. So now in my world, the Americans never team up with the Soviets, so the Soviets don't have that lend lease anymore. And so yeah, so it's shit like that, man. You're learning about these things, and you just tweak it or twist it or just negate it or whatever, come up with fabricate some whole new thing, and yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. It's really, and that's why you have it's all based in history, but you twist it to make it just however you want it. So it's a lot of fun. But the Turks. So when I was reading about the Turks, because I was trying to figure out a plausible way to get them into the Axis, I guess the Turks had a big, like, kind of like a financial thing with the Brits. They had a lot of commerce, and they were dealing with the Commonwealth, right? So they didn't want to burn that bridge of that commerce with the Commonwealth, right? So they kind of skirted in the middle there, so they stayed neutral. There was no defining factor to make them make the call to go over one side or the other. Yeah, but again, like who knows if Franco gets offed, and whoever his guy behind him or below him or whatever, or whoever killed him takes over. There's a coup. There could be allies or axis. You don't know. All right, huh? Look at you making friends, making play dates and everything. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even think of that. Let it drip. Yeah, that makes sense because you won't have to wash as much. See, nerd. Makes sense, guys. So like when the build plate goes all the way up, and it's been submerged in the resin, right? Nerd said that she waits all night for it to just drip. So when you knock it off, there won't be as much resin on it because it's been dripping overnight. Shit, good job. Learning every day, every day. I did printed up some of the turrets for the BA-64s, but they messed up. It was a miss thing. I guess two of them got stuck like on the bottom of the pool. So, and then when it was going up, it detached and it created the rest of the turret, but it just there's pieces that got stuck somehow on the bottom. Weren't able to raise up. So sweet. Yeah, man. So guys, so Super Vic, Tiki, Gamers with Coffee. But you guys have got to secure a 3D printer. It is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Oh, look at that. Make it friends. Make it friends. Very good. Oh, you do got one, Tiki. Sweet. Was a support failure? Okay, make sure you clean the. Yeah, I scraped them off and cleaned it and everything. Yeah, yeah. I was told not to push down on it because that LCD's on it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So guys, so what they're saying is that you got to make sure that the bottom of the pool, resin pool or whatever, needs to be clean of any kind of solid objects, solid resin that might have been stuck down there. So you always scrape it. I use so I use this plastic scraper to scrape the pool. Then I use the metal one to scrape off the build plate. Okay? Yeah, but there's like an LCD screen on the bottom of the resin pool, and you don't want to damage it. I mean, you can replace it, but that's more money out. But if if that resin chunk gets on there and the build plate comes down, it can smush it into the screen. So, so look at that shit. I'm learning. I'm learning. Oh hell yeah! Oh, you got one too. Super. Very cool, man. Hell yeah. You guys printing shit? Go. I'm telling you, guys, go to Colts. Nerd's nerd. She's got all the weird World War II and World War II shit you need, man. She's the bomb. Let's see. Better than scraping the. Oh yeah. Pick up the vat and gently massage under the hard resin. Oh, okay. You can massage it, huh? That makes sense. I hear that. You got to be careful. Ooh, a rubber one. I didn't even know they made rubber ones. That makes sense. Yeah, I went to Walmart, right? Because I went to Walmart. The only thing they had that wasn't metal was that plastic. So, and I know that can be kind of brittle and sharp, and I'm like really careful with it. So, yeah, very cool. So, Super Vic Bike and Tiki, you guys, you guys doing my October challenge, my painting challenge? It's just paint up one like weird war or just weird or Halloween ish thing. Okay, do that. Do that. You lost. It's imperative. I do it. Do this one thing. Just one thing. Oh, right on. Sweet. Yeah, just go to my channel, Super Vic, and look up the like whatever. Just have it to me. Have a pic or a video or whatever to me before Halloween's the cutoff. And then November 1st, I'll make a video of everybody who did it, like a showcase video, and I'll plug any kind of websites or whatever groups or channels, whatever that you might have. Good way to do maybe paint something outside of your wheelhouse and get some exposure to some different eyes. So always want to try to help folks get some exposure. But yeah, so for you guys who coming in late, I'm my is going to be Baba Yaga's T26. Here she is. There it is. It's like a T26, and then Baba Yaga. Giant. So on the turret, it says "Mama's baby." So I figured, it's like it's Baba Yaga's pet, whatever. So she wrote something on there to maybe it's some sort of supernatural reward to help protect it or something. You think that's pretty cool. T-26, that's a tick you don't hear much of. It's funny because it's like whenever you read history or do stuff with the Soviets, it's always like the T-34, right? But man, the Soviets had all sorts of fucking vehicles. It's usually a T-34 with the SU, what is it, 60, 75 or 60, 75, I think. Those are the most common that you see like on the battlefield. But they had all sorts of shit and all sorts of vehicles, tractors, tanks, light tanks, all sorts of stuff. So, Kiki, you paint anything? Super Vic, you paint anything right now? You got any like projects or anything going on? But I know Gamers with Coffee, they're painting all sorts of fucking Warhammer shit. When are you guys gonna get done with all that Warhammer stuff? Just see more and more. It's like I guess it's new armies every time, isn't it? It's like you guys are doing. I think Ashley, you were doing like you're doing like Tyranids this last month. Greg, I don't know what Greg's doing. I know you were painting some of his Ultramarines or something. Oh, well, is it? So I I ran into I told you those guys. Can't remember who they. One of the guys named some of their troops after you in one of their videos. So I guess you do historical stuff too. So you're not just a weirdo. You're working on a rhino? Right on. God, in my 40 plus years of wargaming, I have made a shit ton of rhinos in my day in 40K scale and in like epic or whatever the small scale. I think the small scale that we were using were Adeptus Titanicus and the other epic. I think it was epic. Oh, Mordheim. Oh, you're doing Black Templars too? Damn, girl. You must be rich. Tyranids, Ultramarines, Black Templar. Made them. You got money tree. Hey, send me a seed of one of those money trees you got so I can plant it down here. Yeah, I'm sure Greg's painting all the Team Yankee shit, right? It's all just like one color. Done. Is Mordheim still going? Didn't they kind of replace Mordheim with that new thing? What is it? The City of Death? I don't even know. Witchcraft? I don't know. I never played Mordheim. There's a big I like the original Mordheim. Yeah, I haven't played any Games Workshop products in a long time. But I quit GW back in the early '90s. Um, but Mordheim was pretty. I heard it was still got a pretty good following. Cities of Death or City of Dead or it's kind of like Morheim, but it's just like a package different or something. Is Necromunda still around? I know they got like I saw some games. Maybe that's in that new skirmish game they're using. They're using it like I don't know. They changed so many. They introduced so many new games and phase out so many old games. I don't know what the hell's going on. You right, babe? Okay. Necromunda's being revamped. Yeah, I was always I got into the Cawdor game. Cawdor, the only reason I got into Cawdor because honestly, I used them for like cultists. I painted them as like I didn't even use them as Cawdor gangers. I used them as like Slanesh, like cultists. That was cool. And I don't think I have any orange. I thought I had some. I had a Dark Angel orange, like that might have been 20 years ago. I have a. I like Citadel's paint, but it's just too fucking expensive, and their bottles ain't worth a shit. But I use this blood for the blood god for like my blood, my minis, right? And I use the. That's a good color. Then I use the what's it the gold the bolt. It used to be called bolt gun metal. I don't know what it's called now. Let me find that. Oh, here it is. Lead belcher. Lead belcher. This is a really good like a metal. I don't like the gun metal, like the blued metal. I like kind of like a more like silvery metal. And this is a good. This is about the only GW paint. This one I buy regularly. I always have this. Oh, I hear you, man. Game shit. So Mel got burned out, right? A game of my shit. I have a buddy that we play with, but shit. He's got a family and stuff. He's more of a role player, but he still enjoys playing. But yeah, we played something last week. So I don't play as much as I want to. I think that's probably most war gamers. That's why, guys, and I'll be honest with you, that's one of the reasons why I stick to almost one genre because man, I couldn't imagine if I played Flames of War, 40K, Mordheim, K47, whatever. Shit. It's hard enough to get one game in one genre in one rule book, let alone fucking 4 or 5 different game systems and scales and shit. Oh, you play D&D? Right on, dude. So Tiki, you need to go to Shadow and Sun. It's a channel. Shadow and Sun. Shadow's an old time gamer, right? And they're all like role players and stuff. So you might get a kick out of listening to them. He has shit all the time, and every Saturday he does a live feed. It's usually sci-fi something, but it's pretty cool. You get hang out with those guys. Okay, you've seen him before. Yeah, right on. I The one thing I don't like I love battle reports, guys. I love watching battle. And when I work out at the gym, I'll just plug in my headphones and I'll watch a battle report, like a long one, and I'll be done. Oh, cool! I'm sweating my ass off. Hey, I'm done. Watch the battle report. But one thing I cannot do on is watch role playing games unless it's like edited into like a episode of a show or something. Like if it's just like raw, it's like painful, painful. I don't know what it is. It's just like, ugh. And one of the other things is like I'm a big fan of Odysseus's their Octoon Cthulhu, right? And and on their channel they have like people like doing like role playing like battle reports or whatever. Right? But a couple of them I watched, it's like all these people are like voice actors. They weren't like real gamers. And I was just like, what the fuck? That's not cool. Man, it's like, hi, I'm Judy. I have my own channel and my own LinkedIn, and the boy, she's giving off her fucking. She's like, yeah, I'm a voice actor and an actress, and I role play. I'm like, okay, but but I mean, is this all shit scripted? I mean, because no one's cussing. Everybody's whatever. I don't know. It just doesn't seem real. It just really turned me off to it. So I just. And then you get like guys that aren't like they're just Colette. What's up, girl? Hey, babe, Colette's online. What's up, girl? I saw your new picture of you and your beau on your profile. Good looking couple. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, man. It's so weird because Fifth edition is so massive, right? I mean, Wizards of the Coast is gonna fuck all that up anyway. Just anyway, but I don't know. I don't think the only like role playing show I watch is always the Dirt League. They're like these New Zealand guys or Australian guys. Viva La Dirt League is what it's called, and they do like role playing, and but it's like it's not scripted, but as they play, they'll like script out, like they'll play out, like they're dressed up as their characters or whatever. It's funny, and they're like comedian, or they're like that's what they do on their channel. It's pretty fun. Oh, right on. I never got into the so I, that's the I never was big into gothic horror, dude, honestly. I know that was the D&D world. That's the main vampire guy or whatever in that land. I can't. But I'll be honest with you, the only reason I did anything gothic horror was the chicks. The chicks love that shit, like werewolf, vampire shit. I played a ton of that in college. Let me mess with my hair, guys. I look like a fucking lion here. Hold on a second. Woo, like overtaking my head. But yeah, I mean, I know that they just came, they kind of reissued it, didn't they? What was the original thing called? It was huge. In fact, Shadow from Shadow and Son, he just did like he has the original and he kind of like did a Ravenloft. Thank you. Gosh, brain dead. Telling you, the older I get, man, my own name. Crazy, crazy. But yeah, so in my because I played a lot of D&D back in the day. Um, I never played that. I know that was huge. We tended to play like our own. We didn't buy a lot of mod because we were kids, man. We were kids, but um, we didn't spend money on that shit. We would go to the library. One of our pals would get a book, and we go to the library and we spent 10 cents a page and fucking Xerox the whole goddamn book. Oh god, so weird. I mean, look, I don't know. It's a fantasy world, and it's just like I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I don't want to disparage anybody, any of that shit. And I know that it's probably good business sense to like, have a certain degree of inclusivity in your shit. But from what I've seen, it's like ridiculous. I know that what was it the main guy from Wizards of the Coast like was suggesting that you should not kill anybody in the party because that could be traumatizing or some shit. I'm like, what the what? You should all agree to see if that's okay. I'm like, what? And what planet? What fucking planet am I on? I'm like stuck in the Twilight Zone. But again, you know, I guess they're not they're not catering to people like me, like the 50-year-old gamers. They're catering to the new gamers coming in. But I mean, is that what they're like? I can't play because if my character dies, I just don't know what I would do. Would end it all. So what's the challenge? What's the danger? Your characters can never die. Yeah, I mean, listen, I mean, like to be fair. So I'm like the guys, the Shadow and all those guys. They're purists, man. They're like, if you fuck up, you're dead. Fuck it, too bad. I'm not like that. I give people a chance, at least, or I'm working in the story. that allows maybe them. Yeah, it's like Sims. Looks like my internet's acting stupid, guys. Hey, babe, are you online? Yeah, I think I'm back. Yeah, I think for some reason, damn that nerd, but it's like there has to be a degree of has to be a degree of danger and like lethality, or there's no like there's no like high like high stress in that like every action that you do won't lead to anything horrific. Listen, you're silly or whatever. But I get again, you're right. I mean, at the beginning of the game, if that's a table that's the kind of table that you want to represent, then people can either say, "Yeah, it's not my kind of game," and find something else, or say, "Yeah, I'm up for that." But it's true. Not just because it's not my way doesn't mean it's the fucking wrong way. So it's aliens. It might just be aliens. Well, guys, this thing is starting to lag on me. I don't know why, but thanks for everybody coming out. I'll call it tonight. I got some shit I got to do, but yeah, I'm glad that everybody came. Everybody, be sure to swing by and check out Tiki's channel. Check out a Nerds. She's got a channel or an account on cults. Lots of cool STLs. Lots of free stuff there from her. We appreciate it, girl. Swing over to Tiki's channel. Swing over to Gamers with Coffee's channel on YouTube. Swing over to Superbike One, his channel. I think you have a channel. I think you said you have a channel. And Colette, it's always a pleasure to see you, girl. Miss you. We need to get together and do some gaming, or at least have dinner or something, so we can meet your new fella. But a fella. But whatever you guys do in this crazy mixed up world, two things. Okay, get on our October painting challenge. Paint up something weird war or something creepy, or something monstery or whatever, and weird. All right, guys and gals, take it easy. That's a girl.